Almost set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts right now. Ariel Hernandez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
In now for the Reds, Franco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. The right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Batting third, right fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Naquin's under it. 2 gone.
No runner, cut it.
Now at the plate, Nelson Ortiz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Nelson Ortiz.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league, both pitchers and position players.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. Still no score. Digging in, Garth Raimo. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Now batting, Jesse Winker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jesse Winker.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way up into the moon. Out of here.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
And here's Jose Peraza. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Herman.
Into the box now, Chris Herman. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here it comes, 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Batting ninth. Pitcher.
In now, Ariel Hernandez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Softly hit here to the left side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Boy, you're talking about a cardinal sin for any pitcher to give an opposing pitcher to give up a base hit, D-Row, on an 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, that's got to be so frustrating, the way this guy's been executing. But you know what? Tip your hat to the pitcher. Stuck his nose in there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and found a way to get himself an out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. Leading off the inning, Major Bong, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Oh, and now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So striding forward now, Franco. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the throw to first is in time, one gone. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Martinez, 33 years old. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Nelson Ortiz. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. Reds are down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Garth Raimo.
Fourth inning for the Reds. First baseman, number 7.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Pereira is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Standing in, Jose Peraza, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away, that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
The bouncer to the left side. Moran has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Reds out in front, 2-1. The pitcher, Major Bong, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Hamilton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. In now, Chris Herman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Chris Herman.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away.
That's up.
Popped high in the air. Marte is there. He's got it one away. Robbie Grossman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 36, Robbie Grossman.
Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
The batter, number 6, center fielder.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in.
Hamilton.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Leroy has a play. And the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Reds are on top 2-1. Ready once again, Franco. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Franco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Looking at strike 2. A fastball that catches the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Hit on the ground out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's J.D. Martinez. No hits to this point.
The right fielder, number 28, J.D. Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
1-1-1.
All right side. Beautiful diving stop. It's there, and he's out.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Now batting. Third
Stepping in now, Nelson Ortiz. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They lead it 2-1. Tomas Telis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18, Tomas Telis.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Reds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Cody Reed earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Major Bong pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Great job. Great job today.